Hey, welcome back to Investor's Domain. Today I'm going to be showing you how I use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Right now I have a trade locker pulled up, but this tool works on any trading view chart. As you can see down here, this is a chart by trading view. It's a built-in trading view feature, so any of the charts should work. So to find the Fibonacci retracement tool, we're just going to go over here to this category, which is the Fibonacci category, and then go to the first one, which is Fibonacci retracement. I like to have this starred so it's up in my favorites bar over here. So all you need to do is click 2 points and it'll pull it up. Mine looks a little bit different from the default, so I'm going to click on it and go up here to this gear icon. So I made some changes here if you want to take a screenshot, and you can copy how I have it set up. I've changed some of these numbers and some of these colors here. Also turned off this background to make it a little more easy to see. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go over here, delete this one. By the way, huge movements on US 30 and NASDAQ. I hope y'all caught it. Go over here to where it's a little there's not much on the screen, and we'll just pull one up. So how I have it set up is where I have the key Fibonacci level shown, and how I would use it is so we'll say we have a trend line like this. What you would do is you would grab your Fib retracement and click the bottom and the top. And then what you would want to do is try to see it go down and hit one of these key numbers here, 50, 61.8, or 7.5. And then you can use the green levels up here as your take profit levels. So this is kind of how you would want to see it set up for a buy. And you could say have this be your TP, this be your TP, the negative 2.7, negative 0.5, and then negative 100 are 1.1.00. Or you could scale out, say this could be scale out one position, scale out two, scale out another, and then leave a runner if it were to keep going up. Or you could just have this as your total take profit level and ignore these levels, or adjust to one of these levels. Okay, so that's how you set it up for a buy. If you have wanted to set it up for a sell, you let's go ahead and draw a line. So say you saw this movement on the trend line, you go from the bottom to the top, made that a little bit big there, and you want to see it come back to one of these key levels and then take off to the downside. You would get into a sell somewhere around here, and then your take profits would be these three levels again. You can choose to do one of them depending on how much risk you want to take, or you can do like I said earlier and just scale out with different positions. That's ultimately up to you. Now let's go back to the chart. Do something like on this one, you could go from like the low of this candle to the high of this one, and you can see this wick came down a bit. It doesn't have to be exactly at the levels, that's why there's multiple. And if you apply this today, this morning, it would have definitely shot up to this level before. Say you said your take profit down here at the one, you had, or sorry, your stop loss and your take profit here and here. You would easily hit this 1% level here. But so, yep, that's how I have my Fibonacci set up. Fib retracement. I think having it this way clears it up a lot from the default. The default has like a lot of different colors on it, um, which for the way TradingView has it set up is good for marking different resistance and support values on the key levels of the Fibonacci ratio. But this is how I decide to use it. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you got some good knowledge out of that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more informational trading videos.